friends, relatives, sapoops from ASEAN and the world beyond. Today we are here gathered for a very serious, sad conversation because sorry for our radio television mistakes. This happened.
His Excellency Joko Widodo, the President of the Republic of Indonesia. President Joko Widodo.
But oh no, the pain was not over.
Announcing the arrival of His Excellency Prime Minister of the Republic of Singapore.
His Excellency Lee Hsien Loong, the Prime Minister of the Republic of Singapore. Ladies and gentlemen, announcing the arrival of His Excellency Srettha Thavisin, the Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Thailand. We warmly welcome His Excellency Prime Minister Kerala Zanana Gusmao of Timor-Leste.
Wow. Thank you, President Joko and President Lee and PMs Sanana and Sretha. Your presence at our summit is deeply appreciated. So poops, we did something truly amazing. We made President Prabowo into Joko Widodo and Lawrence Wong into Lee Hsien Loong. Anutin, here in Malaysia, we have Malaysian time. You only became PM 1 month ago, so I guess you're still Sretha. And Shanana, you are still not an official ASEAN member, therefore cannot Shanana, and therefore Sanana.
Oh, congrats by the way.
It's like we invented a time machine to bring ourselves all the way back to 2020 so that we can achieve our Wawasan 2020. By the way, announcing the arrival of the Honourable Prime Minister of Malaysia, Mahathir Mohamad. Whoa. So poops, I think you know that was just unbelievable. There were 10 countries in ASEAN, 3 wrong pronunciations, that is a 30% error rate. And now that Timor-Leste is in ASEAN, congratulations Prime Minister Shanana and the people of Timor-Leste by the way, then it is a 36% error rate. Not very good odds. So poops, there's really no excuse for that. I am really sorry for our radio television mistake. It wasn't me who personally made that mistake. It was an RTM broadcaster under the Ministry of Communications who made the mistake, but I am still embarrassed on behalf of all 34 million Malaysians. I swear, not all of us are complete idiots. Now there are some of you out there who want to go out and say that, oh, it's not a big mistake. Alah, kita semua kawan je. I'm sure that they can forgive us. But bro, Malaysia sepoops, to borrow a friend from our Singapore sepoop, y'all better wake up your idea, ah. Hey, hello! These are other countries, okay? Other sovereign nations in your global south that you are so proud of. You want to talk about how you're the voice of the global south and you cannot even get names right? Walao eh! You say internal mistake, yet your people like to berlagak pandai, call Indonesia Konoha, liberal, sesat, penjilat, tegar, Israel, while y'all throw shade on Singapore and so-called pity the Malays who are crying themselves to sleep every day in 3 to 1. Come, I clap for you. But bros, I think it's kind of common sense that when you have such a high level meeting like this, just casually getting world leaders' names wrong is unacceptable. You can say however many times that your internal processes reveal the wrong answer, but bro, I have to ask, like, what kind of system are you using for this information? What, like Ilmu 1.0 from YTL Labs, trained to the Malay market or something like that? You know what, actually, that is a possibility. But bros, do you guys seriously not prepare? It doesn't take very long to just use that little thing in front of every single one of your mobile phones called Google. Casually search, who is the Prime Minister of Singapore and who is the President of Indonesia? And it really doesn't take a whole revolution in processor. It just takes the very simple discretion to go out there and check your information, which, as we can see through the whole fusillade of Donald Joget Trump, beast rights, and prisoner jokes, is a very real part of our ASEAN Summit. So, radio television mistake, come on. You and I both know that you represent the reputation of the Malaysia government, and if you cannot handle simple things like this, I really fear for you and what you're going to say in the next couple of days. And through the ASEAN Summit, later our newest member, congratulations Timor-Leste, is going to become Barat-Leste, and Shanana Gusmao is going to become Banana Gusmao. Bro, wow. Anyway, jokes aside, I think all of us know that the error this time was inexcusable, and RTM did apologize, but you cannot be going out there and saying sorry every single time. You don't see other international broadcasters doing this, and unlike the millions of people out there who can get the flag wrong here and there, such as with Indonesia at the 2017 SEA Games a la KJ. But yeah, you own a broadcasting station and this is going to go out to millions of people, so the very least that you can do is not just to do your grand fancy due diligence. Maybe it's just to write stuff down or like use Google or use common sense, for crying out loud. I mean, I know that we are hosting the ASEAN Summit, Donald Trump and everything, self-praise is no praise is national disgrace. And let me tell you, I'm okay with absolutely no praise at all, no problem. But I am not okay with you dragging Malaysia's name down in the mud and right over to millions of people around the world. So please, for the love of God, do better. And again, to our international supoops, sorry again for our radio, television mistakes. There's a high chance that it might happen again. But if it does, go ahead and reconcile yourself and tell yourself it's okay. Malaysians live in banana trees anyway. And by the way, I have to go and get back to mine. And get ready for a meeting with Banana Gusmao tomorrow. Whoa. Alright, that's all I have to say about that. And bye.